Shi Lin is an authentic Taiwanese restaurant by Carlo Lorenzana and partners. First opened in December 2011 and named after the popular SHILin night market in Taipei. Currently, there are 9 branches around the metro, and on this occasion, we visit their branch at Greenbelt, Makati. SHILin specializes in xiaolongbao, soupy dumplings, and Taiwanese beef noodle soup. We have been to numerous branches over countless visits since they first opened, and we would highly recommend the original xiaolongbao, truffle and pork xiaolongbao, crab fat and pork xiaolongbao, spicy shrimp and pork wanton, vegetable and pork dumplings, braised beef noodle soup, jellyfish, shrimp fried rice, stir-fry Taiwanese spinach, stir-fry bok choy, stir-fry broccoli, fried rice with pork chop, shrimp and pork wanton noodle soup, hot and sour soup, double-boiled chicken soup, beef stir-fry with scallions, Mapo Tofu, congee with century egg and pork, fried Mantou Buns, and for dessert, their Almond Jelly with Lychee and salted egg custard bun. Take note, the dumplings are made to order, and with the open kitchen setup, you can watch the trained chefs as they put together your order. Hi everybody, we're back at SHILin in Greenbelt Mall in Makati for some Taiwanese delicacies including xiaolongbao and Taiwanese beef noodle soup and more. To start, we ordered the jellyfish salad. So this is normally in a light vinegar. Hopefully not sweet. It's a little bit sweet. I prefer the non-sweet version, but the jellyfish has a nice texture to it. Chewy with a bite. And a great appetizer here at SHILin. The most ordered dish at SHILin is their xiaolongbao. So we ordered 10 pieces. I put a little bit of black vinegar and ginger. What I like about SHILin's xiaolongbao is it's consistently soupy. The broth is delicious, and the wrapper isn't so thick, and the meat itself is extremely tender. That is a must order here at SHILin. The other gourmet xiaolongbao you have to try here is their crab fat and pork xiaolongbao. You can already see the crab fat through the dumpling wrapper. Oh wow. Tons of crab fat in there. That's so flavorful. Wow. Awesome. In my opinion, the best xiaolongbao here is their black truffle xiaolongbao. I'm having this without any sauce at all. The black truffle essence just oozes out of that. That's so delicious and well worth the 390 peso price tag.
It's lit.
Looks like the shrimp slipped out of the dumpling cover, huh?
Tastes yummy.
You like the wrapper. How about the shrimp itself? How can you describe it?
I think it tastes same.
Does it have a nice bite to it?
Yeah.
Nice chewy bite to it? Like it pops in your mouth? Up next, the pork and shrimp dumpling. I like using this soup spoon so I can get all that chili. Oh yeah. It's not super chili, but there's a lot of garlic in there. And the shrimp and pork combination of meat inside is just delicious. Wow. I'll have another one immediately. The wrapper is also very delicate, very light. Oh yeah, baby.
I already ate one. It's very thick sauce, a lot of garlic, and it's very spicy.
We had the shrimp and pork wonton, spicy shrimp and pork wonton the last time.
And this is vegetable and pork.
Same sauce, right? Which you think's better?
This.
Really?
I
More,
like the texture.
yeah, more texture on the vegetables.
And it's very thin wrap.
So the main reason why I gave it my papa is that because of this Mantou fried buns.
Okay, tell me how it is on this visit.
Okay. Very good. It tastes sweet. The sauce tastes sweet.
Why do you like it so much?
Which?
The fried mantou bun.
Because this is good.
Up next is stir-fried Taiwanese spinach. I love spinach. This is a lot better than the regular spinach since the stems are a lot smaller. Nice crunch to it. perfectly sauteed in a garlic sauce. Another vegetable option is the stir-fried bok choy. It's also in a garlic sauce. Add a little bit more greens to your meal. Cooked perfectly. Nice little bit of crunch to that. The broccoli is green and fresh, and they added a fried garlic to top it, but it wasn't actually cooked in sauce, so it doesn't really have a full garlic flavor, but broccoli's fresh, and that's all you can hope for here. Next, the national dish of Taiwan, Braised Beef Noodle Soup. So this originated in Kaohsiung, which is in the southern tip of Taiwan. ShiLin does an excellent version of this dish because they use all meat from the shank. Look at these huge chunks of beef. And what really makes the Taiwanese style braised beef noodle soup is they use star anise to flavor the soup, which gives it a licorice, savory flavor, which is very unique. Very light but flavorful broth. Their noodles here are quite bouncy as well. Nice bite to it. But really what makes it stand out here is how consistent the beef is in terms of its tenderness. As you can see, it's all meat. So if you're looking for an authentic Taiwanese beef noodle soup, you should also try it here at ShiLin. Cheers! Up next, the hot and sour soup. This has always been a childhood favorite. I've actually never tried it at ShiLin before, but I see that there's mushrooms and even shrimps inside. Normally it's pork, so that's a nice touch with the shrimps. Let's see how spicy and sour this soup is. That's super flavorful, not too spicy. And more importantly, it's not sweet. A lot of restaurants in Manila serve this hot and sour, a little bit sweet, which I don't like. So this is a very heartwarming version to try. Delicious and cheap. Highly recommended.
Double boiled chicken soup. There is nothing, only chicken and some leeks. Let's try. Wow, there's so much flavor of chicken. I don't know, is it a cube or it was boiled long time or something, but it's very clear soup. Very healthy, light and flavorful.
Okay, up next, the beef with scallions. So I'm having this with the shrimp fried rice. I put this whole piece in my mouth. I'm hoping it's tender. Not super tender, but workable and flavorful. It's shrimp fried rice was cooked perfectly. Grains are well separated from each other. And generous amount of shrimps in there. Up next, a new dish from their chef's specialties. It's the crispy pepper shrimp, and it was quite a generous amount of shrimp served on a bed of fried potatoes, peanuts, and even fried chili. So what's interesting about this shrimp is that you can eat the skin as well, because it's been deep fried, so it actually turns out crispy. And the best part is this fried chili pepper, but it's not so spicy. That's like the best part of this dish, plus the peanuts. Oh yeah. This would be excellent with a nice cold beer. Next, a Taiwanese street food. This is called the chicken chop. So essentially, it's a chicken breast that has been battered and then deep fried with some breadcrumbs. It's a very thin cut of breast, extremely tender. In terms of the batter, it is flavored. A little bit salty, a little bit sweet. I've actually had better chicken chops. Hot star as well as pat hook. So not one of their best dishes. And I'm also trying the Mapo Tofu. It's supposed to be spicy. They use very soft tofu, just the way it should be. I already see some chili there. That is ground pork. Wow. Wow, that is an excellent Mapo Tou. Very rich in flavors and spices. Not too spicy, but very flavorful. And the tofu melts in your mouth like butter. Delicious. Served hot. And best on top of the shrimp fried rice. Cheers. Up next, the pork and century egg congee. So it's quite a generous serving. Lots of century eggs. They use lean pork, so no fat. That's always a good sign. And with some chips, homemade chips. Let's see how it is. Try the chip first. The congee is decent. It's not as velvety as Lukian, for example, which I think has the best congee in Manila. But it's not so heavy. It's light. It's definitely been stewing a while, but not velvety smooth. The pork itself. Very tender.
Pork sliced with big pieces that it's not minced.
Yeah. That is a very good pork and century egg congee. Cheers. We had a thoroughly enjoyable meal. But what makes this meal even better is dessert, because they have the best almond jelly with lychee in town. Oh my god, the flavor coming out of this almond jelly, the essence of the almond is just unbelievable. It's so flavorful, plus the jelly itself is so delicate. Oh. So this comes with one whole, oh, that looks like even two lychees. Served chilled. Wow, unbelievable. Perfect way to end the meal here.
So soft, melting in your mouth, and very strong flavor.
Up next for dessert, salted egg custard bun. Kind of cute. Peel off the paper at the bottom. Kind of difficult to peel off the paper at the bottom. Okay, this should be interesting. I'm hoping that the salted egg custard will be oozing out. We'll see. That's definitely oozing out and super flavorful. The wrapper around is a little bit thick though. Tasty. They use a lot of salted eggs for this. Cheers. Which you like better, the fried mantou or the steamed mantou? Both. Sandra really is the steamed mantou bun expert. Look how she puts that condensed milk on her steamed mantou. It's like art. She's painting it. Yes, we have a winner.